When it comes to video games, no game is a bigger failure than Dragon Age the veilguard. No matter where you go, this game is not selling. Physical or digital copies are not selling. But on Steam, released the best of 2024 starts, it revealed that Hogwarts Legacy, which I think it's like 2 years old now, Hogwarts Legacy released in like 2022, which is even more embarrassing for Dragon Age the veilguard because this is supposed to be, according to the critics, the greatest game of all time, the greatest game of the year. Okay, but the games went from platinum, gold, silver, and bronze as well. Okay, yeah. And Dragon Age the veilguard placed in Steam's bronze category. At least 50 other games sold better than Queen Power World. Destiny 2, which is a very old game, it's also free, but Elden Ring, Helldivers 2, Black Myth Wukong, Black Ops 6, Baldur's Gate 3, Dota 2, Warhammer 40k Space Marine 2, Apex Legends Counter-Strike 2, and PUBG Battlegrounds was in the platinum bracket. Other games that sold better was games like Warframe, The First Descendant, Cyberpunk, which is a 2020 game, Path of Exile, Sparkling Zero, and Throne of Liberty. All sold better this year than Dragon Age the veilguard. Again, we're told this is like the best game ever, but no one's buying it. Okay, including games like Grand Blue Fantasy Relink, Dragon's Dogma 2, Rainbow Six Siege, Ghost of Tsushima, Red Dead Redemption 2, Hogwarts Legacy, Mandalorian, Tekken 8, Fallout 76. Which again, remember Fallout 76, they wouldn't really like that game, but guess what? Fallout 76 outsold Dragon Age the veilguard, Elder Scrolls Online, Final Fantasy XIV, GTA 5, and others as well. Yeah, and even games like Very Full Ray Phantasm was a game that didn't really sell too well. Hades 2, Crusader Kings 3, old games like Street Fighter 6 released last year, Overwatch 2, Civ 6, No Man's Sky, Farming Simulator 25, Stellaris, Euro Truck Simulator 2, and others as well. And also have a run for how poorly the games sold in Europe. Of course, it came out in October of 2019, the best-selling game start, was 68 overall as well. And it was a Christmas in terms of AAA blockbuster. So big blockbuster had Call of Duty and he had Dragon Age, which did not as well. Yeah, Dragon Age had a market to itself, but it couldn't find an audience, he continued. It's very scary we move to the next year, with many more games coming out next year as well. Compete with it. Okay? And again, EA and BioWare, this is the problem with the modern gaming industry. Becoming like how Hollywood was for years. Hollywood was like this. They would push this garbage that no one wanted, okay, like Disney would, and these movies would flop, okay? And the same thing now is happening at the gaming industry, okay? They're pushing this stuff that no one wants, Girl Boss crap, of course, woke identity crap that nobody asked for, but it seems that Dragon Age the veilguard, nobody cares, about this game, because no matter how high the Metascore is, you actually have to have people buy a game. Same thing with the movies. And the movie counterpart to Dragon Age the veilguard would be Furiosa Mad Max Saga. No matter how high the critic score is for Furiosa or Mad Max Saga, you actually have to get people to watch a movie. You actually have to have an audience for it. And that's what Furiosa didn't do. And that's what Dragon Age the veilguard didn't do. So this is basically one of the biggest flops of the gaming industry of this year. And that's saying something because you had games like Concord release and games like Dustborn, which did very, very poorly, and no one bought either of those games. And that's this video here. Goodbye.